Hi, and welcome to my continuation of my series of watching and reviewing a bunch of movies that I never seen before, and also my continuation of my series of watching and reviewing a bunch of movie franchise that I never seen before throughout 2025. It would be Hunger Games, Harry Potter, Pirates of the Caribbean, Rocky, Rambo, so on and so forth. Okay, so um, throughout 2025, I'm gonna see how many movies and movie franchise that I've never seen before that I can watch and review for them. Okay, because every year on my channel I try to do a different um, marathon. Okay, and for 2025 marathon, I, on my channel, I try to watch and review a bunch of movie franchise that I never seen before. Okay, so um, a few minutes ago, I just got done watching for the very first time the Third World Gulliver. Okay, so let me know in the comment section below. Um, have you seen this movie? Do you like it? Don't like it? Um, do you like the guy that played Gulliver? And what's some of your favorite movies uh, with him in it? And also, what are some of your favorite movies that the special effects were created by Ray Harryhausen? Okay, I'll talk more about that in a few minutes. Okay, so let me give you the background out of the way, and then okay, so the Third World of Gulliver was directed by Jack Shear. Let's see here. It says John Jacob Shear was an American newspaper columnist, songwriter, film director, writer, and producer. Okay. Um, it says that he wrote, he directed Four Girls in Town, Catio, the, the Wild and the Innocent, The Third World of Gulliver, Love in a Fit, Go Fit Bowl. Okay. So So he only like directed like 4 or 5 movies, okay? But he wrote more movies than he directed, okay? Um, starring Cohen Matthews, uh, June Thornburn. Now Cohen Matthews is the guy that was in um Seven Boys of Sinbad, and this is one of my a childhood movies I grew up watching in my childhood. So I probably need to do a video of like a top 10, 20 movies that I grew up watching in my childhood, and this is one of them. Okay? Alright. Uh, okay? And according to the critic, this is like one like the greatest monster movies ever. Because it got like 100% of Rotten Tomatoes. I was shocked when I went to Rotten Tomatoes and it got like 100%. Okay? I used to have this on VHS tape. Okay? Um, okay? And now, it came out December 15th, 1960, 100 minutes, okay? Filmed in England, Spain, The Third World Gulliver was directed by Jack Shear and featured stop motion animation and special effects by Ray Harryhausen, the cast include Martin Vincent, Film Nate Lee Peterson. Okay. So, um, it's an hour and 40 minutes. It got 6.4 out of 10 IMDb. It got 89% from the critics. The audience, 64. Okay. So, um, now, um, okay. Now, these right here, I'm holding up. I never seen before. Okay. A few minutes ago, I just been watching this. Now I can say I watched it the other day. I watched it. Okay. What all of these have in common is that the special effect was done by Ray Harryhausen. Okay. And I read about him um, that he had a big influence on George Lucas, Peter Jackson, Steven Spielberg. Okay. And so, and if you're a big fan of like Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, movies like that, then I highly recommend watching uh movie that the special effect was created by Ray Harryhausen. Okay. Um. Okay. Um. Probably the best one he did was Seven Boys of Sinbad. Okay. And I was shocked that they never did a remake of Sinbad. Okay. Because the only one that they did a remake of that he did the special effects for was Clash of the Titans, and I think I only saw that like 1 or 2 times when I was little, and I don't have that. I need to buy that again. And I think that one underrated. Okay. I was shocked when the other day I looked it up, and it only got like what, like 65 or 70. I thought it would be like higher. Okay. And I think that one is better than this movie. Okay. Um, and I remember when the remake came out, I saw it with my big brother. Okay. You know, Crash of Titan, the one with the giant lizards and then the flying horse. Okay. Um, let's see here. I'm, I'm gonna see. I'm trying to see what they gave it. See, it said that they gave it a 63%, and then the audience at 70. Okay, and I thought it wasn't that bad. I thought it was a cracking movie, and okay, um, but they got it at 89%, and that's why a lot of times critics will give a good score to bad movie, dumb movie, stupid movie, boring movie, and then a lot of times it will be the opposite. Okay, where um, uh, bad scores to good movies, you know. So that's why just watch the movie and just review it for yourself. Okay, and then there are a lot of movies, a lot of good movies that a good movie that got a lot of bad scores. Okay, um, but This movie, um, when you watch the Ray Harryhausen movie, you're looking for the monster, and the only monster in this movie that I saw was a crocodile, a crocodile or alligator, whatever you want to call it. Okay, and he fought the alligator in one thing. Okay, and and the problem with this movie is the first half of the movie is um, he get knocked off the ship in the water, and then he get washed upon the beach or the island, and he's like a giant, and all these people on the island are like tiny people, and then they tie him down, and then they want him to help them fight the war, and the war between the two countries are fighting over which side to open the egg. I'm like, that's so stupid. Okay, and the problem is they don't explain how he got big, unless you look it up. Okay, and then like the last 30 minutes of the movie, um, he gets small. Him and his girlfriend. Okay, and um, and then um, they think they're gonna live happily ever after. They ask the king to to get married, and they get married, and then the, the queen or whatever, they getting sick, and he said, "I'm a doctor. I'm a helper. You're not dying. You just I have an upset stomach." And he helped her, um, and then he beat the king at chess. He get mad, and when all that happened, he they think that he's a witch, so they want to kill him. And then that's when they put him in this thing and let him fight the alligator. I'm like, what? And then the movie ends with him waking up, him and his girlfriend, or I should say his wife, and then they say, what was all of that a dream? And then uh, he go to the guy that's on the island or beach, wherever, and said, "Where's England?" The guy said, "Oh, over there." And then the movie's over. Okay, but basically, it's boring. Okay, it would have been better if it's explained um, how he got big, explain how he got little. It would have been better if we had much more creatures than just one alligator. Okay, but it's boring. Okay, boring. Okay, um, okay. So this would probably be Ray Harryhausen. Uh, uh, which one that he did? The special effect. Okay, just because he got big, and then like an hour later he got little. Doesn't mean it's a good movie. Okay, so I disagree with the critic. I'll probably never watch that movie again. The only way I'll watch this movie ever again is if I did a Kerwin Matthew marathon or Ray Harryhausen marathon. Okay, it was boring. It didn't have a good plot and tell you how he got big or little. Okay, So I'm gonna give Third World of Gulliver a F. Okay, and okay, so I would just watch Seven Boys Sinbad. It's an awesome movie, a classic. Okay, so that's it. And I'm gonna go watch a couple days. Watch Jason and the Argonaut. I never seen that one. I never seen Mysterious Island. Hopefully these two will be better. Okay, thank you, and till next time.